Hi everybody! Roar! Critic Creature and Trex back with another movie review from yesterday, actually. We are doing a review of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And lo and behold, it's the final Indiana Jones movie that Harrison Ford is doing. I mean, wow! 80 years. He is 80 years old and he was able to be Indiana Jones. It's incredible. I mean, he's my grandpa's age and he's an awesome actor at being Indiana Jones still. And now we are like in the 60s. Yeah. We're in 1969, the summer of 1969, after the moon launch. It is amazing. This whole thing. Well, it starts in the 1939, during World War II. Against who? The Nazis. I had enough of the Nazis back in Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. If there's one thing we hate, it's Nazis. Adolf Hitler, aka Old Toothbrush Stash. I so would love to put him in prison if I could go back in time. We find out that this whole thing is something bigger than the Crystal Skull, something way bigger than interdimensional aliens. Yeah, something very, very big. The Dial of Destiny. I mean, it is like, whew, weird. I never thought it was something so powerful, but it turned out to be something completely different. Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves on that one. Well, first, Indy's all alone, kind of in a divorce with Marion. Well, it's all because of their son, Mutt. He died during the war. I don't know which war that happened recently, but he died. Man, I missed Mutt. Me too. Then we find out that Indy has a godchild, a goddaughter, a daughter of an old friend who helped him find the Dial of Destiny. And this Dial of Destiny was created by none other than Archimedes, a great scientist, a great mathematician who created lasers. Well, not the kind. The kind that used sunlight, using mirrors and the sun, creating lasers. Isn't that genius? Yeah. It was a great thing against the Romans. An actual artificial solar laser cannon. And lo and behold, who is after the Dial of Destiny? None other than surviving Nazis. This whole thing, it's like one big twist after another. And people say that this was a flop. It was not a flop. How could people say it was a flop? They have to have their heads checked. I know, Trex. And, well, I wanted to... If you're wondering about my fedora, my mom gave it to me for like a costume when I did Chip for Rescue Rangers. And my brother was Dale. We were Chip and Dale in their Rescue Ranger outfits. But we're getting a little off topic on that. Archimedes the Dial of Destiny was said to be like a time travel device. It was supposed to, like, calculate and guide through fissures in time. It was more like a time compass. It was like, whew, a time compass. If people had that kind of power, going back in time to whatever time they want, that would be bad. The Nazi who wanted this whole thing, who was leading this whole Nazi army, a small Nazi battalion, even. Yeah, he wanted to go back in time to 1939 and take Hitler's place. Yeah, the guy wanted to take Hitler's place to make sure they won World War II. I mean, he would know everything that happened. And America would end up just like in the Man in the High Castle show from a long time ago. But Archimedes never created an actual time compass. The dial was never a time compass. It was a time distress signal. Yeah. Turned out that the dial only led to one place in time. It doesn't lead you to any time period you want. It only goes to one. And that was when the Romans were attacking Syracuse, where Archimedes was living during that time. It was supposed to bring help. Whoever had it would possibly bring help and change the war. It was like unlike anything I have ever seen in Indiana Jones. First, it was Raiders with the Ark of the Covenant, Temple of Doom, the blood of Kali, and all that. The Holy Grail from the Last Crusade. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Aliens from another dimension. And now we had time travel. Only one place. And you should see the look on that Nazi doctor's face when he realized he was wrong. Man, it was like, whew, it was so satisfying to see him wrong. After all of that, Indy wanted to stay in that time period to help Archimedes, but Helena, his goddaughter, she couldn't let him, so she punched him out. Yep, and brought him back to 1969. It was twist and turn. And who else was in this movie? Antonio Banderas. It was great seeing a lot of actors. And who was the actor playing the bad guy? It was a guy who played as Hannibal the Cannibal. Yep. And who also played the second Grindelwald, who took over Grindelwald for Johnny Depp. Which was fine. Johnny Depp didn't really fit the part of being a villain like Grindelwald. This guy did. And this whole adventure with Indy, it's like the best one you could ever see. It completely trumps Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and all the others. You will absolutely love this movie. You have to go see it right now. Well, that's all the time we have for today. This is Critic Creature and Trex telling you to have an awesome summer. Oh, and don't forget, next month we have Meg to the Trench coming. I and Trex will give an awesome review on that movie as well. Let's hope after that movie is a success, we get to see the remaining 3 books turned into movies. Well, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on our channel. This is Creative Creature and Trex saying bye. Roar! That's dinosaur for goodbye.